Oh, what the?
I'm wrapping my breakfast.
Oh,
Leftover, Steve. Shrink wrap. Have you ever heard of it?
it's good to wrap a croissant in that, but that's not what they're talking about with shrink wrap.
So what do you suggest?
You know what, David? I have a treat for you today, all right? We have brought Miss Christine Hodge, and she is the CEO of Clearview Washing, based out of Freehold, New Jersey. Thank you for coming, Christine. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and your company, what you guys do?
Hi, my name is Christine Hodge, CEO at Clearview. We do lots of exterior cleaning, roof cleaning, power washing, window washing, but a really cool service that we added on last year actually is shrink wrapping outdoor patio furniture.
Oh, really?
Very cool. I'm sure we're going to talk about this in just a moment, but that's not all that you and your company do. So you have a husband that's in the business. We had him on the show about a year ago. His name is Fred. And recently you both had a very interesting speaking engagement. And I'd like to just touch base on this a little bit. Could you tell us about it?
Absolutely. So as Fred and I have evolved as, business partners as well as a couple, there are some personal objectives that we really wanted to accomplish. And one of them was helping other entrepreneurs, especially other couples who are in business together, really grow and build their business to success. So we were in Nashville about a month ago, and we were teaching other entrepreneurs on how to grow their $1 million company.
Wow.
So what would be your 3 pieces of entrepreneurial advice for this fine Monday morning?
My 3 pieces of advice. My number 1 is know your numbers. I'm obsessed with our numbers. I analyze them all the time. So know your numbers. My number 2 is focus on employee retention, because your employees are ultimately running the company for you. They're representing your brand. And number 3 is customer service is huge. So please work with integrity and honesty.
That is sage advice, David. Pay attention. Well, you hinted about something shrink wrap, patio furniture. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Why somebody might be interested in that?
Of course. So in the past, our luxury clientele have hired us to move their patio furniture. It would be moving it into basements, moving it into sheds. A lot of commercial clients would cover their patio furniture or their pool area furniture. So we did a little bit of research and found that your patio furniture is still outside if you're just covering it up through the winter, and it's going to sustain damage from, wind and snow and rain, and animals are going to go in there, and it's going to warp if there's any wood involved. So long story short, we kind of trained ourselves in shrink wrapping. We're just expanding it. We've shrink wrapped fire pits, we've shrink wrapped outdoor kitchens, barbecues, anything that you really don't, especially in the Northeast where we're located, there's more cold and elements than there is sunshine. Sure. And as a result, you're getting a lot of mold and mildew and moisture. So we want to protect it from all of that for a good chunk of the year.
All right, so we want to get at it as early as possible so we don't fall behind. Some people may feel like it's too late, but it's never too late until the end of the year, right? Not too late.
It's never too late to get your shrink wrapping done, especially in October. You want to do it before we get our first frost or first snowfall, so it's not too late.
How does that help prevent mold versus just me putting a tarp over my patio furniture?
The shrink wrap is actually designed where the inner layer helps to avoid mold. I honestly don't even know what it's called. It might be called antimicrobial or something. There's like a coating on the inside of the wrap. There are several small layers that make it up, and there's also ventilation that we install. So it's not just wrapped where if there is any moisture upon wrapping, it's being trapped in there and creating mold.
So are you seeing community associations start to use this service? I mean, if they don't have a giant warehouse, they may have 100 lounge chairs. They may have 40 tables out. Are you starting to see that trend?
100%. Tables, lounge chairs, regular chairs, umbrellas we've been wrapping. And I know that a lot of communities close their pool areas or shut down around Labor Day, maybe 1 or 2 weeks later. So as a result, they usually book ahead of the residential customers.
Okay.
Can you pick the color of your shrink wrap, or is it always white?
It's white, I think Freddie ordered hot pink last year, so we might have hot pink left as well.
Really?
Yeah, last year the proceeds that we received went to cancer research. So we wanted to do, October breast cancer awareness. And so all of our shrink wrap was pink. This year, I believe we have both options available.
No kidding.
Very cool.
So how do I get in touch? I'm a community manager, right? And I want to get our outdoor furniture wrapped up to preserve its lifetime. It's going to help protect it and make it last longer. So how do I get in touch with you?
Absolutely. You can go on our website. It's clearviewwashing.com and submit a request there. You can call our office, 732-462-1187, or you can shoot us an email at connect@clearviewwashing.com.
So let's say you have somebody in Oregon that is looking to get that service. Is this something that we see as a trend developing in the industry, in the community association industry? Or is that something very new that is not yet out there?
It's actually a great question. And what we learned at that speaking engagement in Nashville last month was that this is a new trend. It's known across the boating industry. It's not really known in terms of the residential or commercial industry, like on land. So we're educating a lot of our colleagues, a lot of entrepreneurs that are in other parts of the countries on this service. And I do think that it's something that's going to pick up over the next 3 to 5 years.
All right, so now's a part of the show. We like to have a little bit of fun, Christine. So you want to play along? A couple of rapid fire questions real quick?
Let's do it. I love it.
Okay. Totally random stuff. Right? Totally random, just whatever pops into your head. So what does your typical lunch look like?
My typical lunch looks like whatever was left over from last night. And if there were no leftovers, it's a banana.
That is an entrepreneurial answer if I've ever heard one. Okay, so which state produces the nicest people?
New Jersey. Duh.
What? Here's a good one for you. Now, you've been kidnapped. Who's coming to rescue you first?
Oh, Freddie would.
Okay. What part of your daily routine eats up the most time?
Washing dishes.
You know, they made this device. Looks like a washing machine. You put dishes in it.
I need more than one.
Kids, you can train the kids to actually empty the thing. This is really useful. How's it called out?
We're working on it.
They call this a dishwasher? I asked this question to somebody a few months back, and I got a rather disturbing answer. So I'm going to ask you this question, and whatever comes to mind first. So the date on the milk in the fridge says today. Do you throw it out, or is it good for another week?
Oh, I throw it out.
What we also like to do on the show is we like to give our guests the opportunity to promote something. It could be a charity, it could be your business, it could be your favorite cartoon character. The mic is yours. Plug away.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm going to say give Clearview Washing a call. Clearviewwashing.com is our website, 732-462-1187. We really hope to meet some more amazing people through this network, and thank you guys again.
We'll see you next week for the next episode of Community Association Podcast.
See you guys.